Supercharge your English. Master phrasal verbs and idioms with chunking and grouping. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a super effective study strategy that will boost your English learning: chunking and grouping. And the cherry on top? We'll be applying this technique to remember phrasal verbs and idiomatic expressions, those tricky elements in English that can make all the difference in sounding like a native. So, let's get started. First things first, let's clarify what chunking and grouping are. Chunking is a memory technique where you break down a large piece of information into smaller chunks to make it easier to remember. Grouping, on the other hand, involves organizing similar items together into categories. For example, if you have a list of 20 random words, chunking would involve breaking the list into smaller groups, like sets of 5 words. Grouping would mean categorizing the words into themes, like fruits, animals, etc. Before applying chunking and grouping, let's talk about why phrasal verbs and idiomatic expressions are so challenging. Phrasal verbs consist of a main verb and a particle, preposition or adverb, such as give up or run into. Idiomatic expressions are phrases like break the ice or hit the nail on the head, whose meanings can't easily be deduced from the individual words. These elements are challenging because their meanings are often not literal and require context for proper usage. So how do you use chunking to remember these tricky terms? Instead of memorizing a long list of phrasal verbs or idioms, break them into smaller, manageable sets. You can group them based on the main verb used or the action they describe. For example, you can have a small group of phrasal verbs that involve the word give, like give up, give in, give out, give away. This allows you to focus on smaller sets of phrases, which are easier to memorize and recall. With grouping, you can categorize the terms based on their themes or meanings. For example, you can group idiomatic expressions related to success. Hit the nail on the head. The ball is in your court. Knock it out of the park. Or, you could group phrasal verbs based on actions like movement. Run into, walk away, jump over. By doing this, your brain will find it easier to make connections and recall the terms when you need them. Now that you know how to use chunking and grouping, the key is practice. Make your own groups and review them regularly. Try creating sentences or even little stories that use your chunks or groups of phrases. The more you use them, the more they'll stick. And there we have it. I hope you found this video on applying chunking and grouping to remember phrasal verbs and idiomatic expressions helpful. With these strategies, you're not just memorizing, you're actively engaging your brain in a way that will make your English learning journey much more effective. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on mastering the English language. Until next time, keep practicing and stay curious.